My authors are not selfish. Martyrs can embellish everything for the gear. Never hear a clever ear get severed to the rear. Back to the drawing board, piecing together words for the verses, rehearsing. Sick calico cap perspective, dispersing, perfecting the sound sweet to the soul. Hold them under the acid, watch the skin melt. Living sick dealt. Medication makes the cancer worse. Hand-me-downs had poison in the fingertips, licking bitterness. Jungle of the concrete wilderness. Fidget push the needle past the bloodstream to the blood clot. Smoke from the blunt seems to be getting old. Woke up, had enough dreams. Tough luck, bleeding doubt has you dumbstruck for an easy out. But there's no such thing as an easy out. Leaving lyrics to particular spirits meant to hold a pen to pad while the ink drips. Paint a picture, think scripts, put to a beat. Sounds like the definition of beautiful, like a breath of fresh air. Left for the last minute, habits die hard for a masterpiece to make mine. Glorified ownership, bona fide wordsmith. I take time for your life in a straight line, but the cycle never stops. The cycle never stops, meant to be bent, scarred. Far from aristocratic, borderline bad habits. Mad and clowns laughed at it for the consequences. Overcharged for the wrong offenses. Murdering a song in seconds. Secondary addictions always come first. Calling the future before the days happen. Lacking passion, truth cuts deeper, but the youth must see her music in the form of a goddess meditating grace. Never was mediocre from the beginning. Scored from the ninth ending. Lights dimming, crowds leaving to their happy homes. Empty parking lots, some never made it, only to be a memory. Severing life of God's gotten old. Legendary author biography. Miss who you can, love who you will. Empty out the bottle for another fill. Leaving lyrics to particular spirits meant to hold a pen to pad while the ink drips. Paint a picture, think scripts, put to a beat. Sounds like the definition of beautiful, like a breath of fresh air. Left for the last minute, habits die hard for a masterpiece to make mine. Glorified ownership, bona fide wordsmith. I take time for your life in a straight line, but the cycle never stops. The cycle never stops, everything has its opposites, life and death. Pleasant thoughts have us mourning for another's breath. Stumble on the steps of continuous seasons, spring to December, leaving with words. Things to remember through the summer heat, being passionate from the beginning till the end. I write scripts through the night shift. Off on the corner, quartering the pages while the lights dim. Appreciation blotted out the agitation. Fill them with imagery from imagination. Problems are solved from the autumn to fall. Blotted out the calls from the voicemail, all about slowing the progression. Flowing fluently, frequently within the session. Surrounded by the animals, strive to be independent nevertheless. Emphasize it with a capital. Leaving lyrics to particular spirits meant to hold a pen to pad while the ink drips. Paint a picture, think scripts, put to a beat. Sounds like the definition of beautiful, like a breath of fresh air. Left for the last minute, habits die hard for a masterpiece to make mine. Glorified ownership, bona fide wordsmith. I take time for your life in a straight line, but the cycle never stops.